Hello everyone. Hey Wayne,
Hey Nikki,
how's
good
it
morning,
going?
good evening, good
Yes,
afternoon,
good
everyone.
morning, good afternoon. It's afternoon where I am. I believe it's morning for you. Happy Thursday, another Thursday. We're doing another webinar, and this one, like always, has so many good updates. So I'm very excited to have Wayne here, who is one of the co-founders, and he is the best person to ask about all of your product questions. So I love having Wayne on. We have a new an improved studio that we're going to go all in details for today. So today is all about HeyGen 5.0 Studio. There's a lot to learn, a lot of features to go over. So definitely, give us all your attention. And at the very end, we always like to give out 5 free credits. So we'll still be doing that, but just be asking questions throughout the entire webinar, and we're going to be answering them. We're going to be showing you. And sorry, I don't know why my mic went out, but yeah, let's get into it. I'd love to hear where everyone is from. So if everyone can write in the chat where you're from and maybe how you've used HeyGen before, if you have, and kind of what you like about it, we can tailor this conversation a little bit to go off of different people's industries and kind of give you some real life examples. But there really is so many use cases. So I can't wait to dive in. Welcome, Wayne. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. Great to be here again.
Yes, we just have a comment that says that they love when you present because you make complex things simple to understand. So
Yeah, thanks for the comment. That's what we do when making products.
yes, amazing. And people are also asking if this is you in AI or are you
Oh,
live?
that's a good question. We don't know very soon.
I know. Well, yeah, I think our last webinar that we did was about the stream. Well, I did the streaming avatar was one of the most recent ones. Last week was just a 101, but all of our webinars are recorded. So if you missed a webinar, you can go back to our YouTube and our LinkedIn and you'll be able to see the full detailed walkthrough demo questions that people have. And that is super helpful. So why don't we get into just a basics? What is HeyGen and who is it for?
Yeah, so in case there's always people who are here the first time for our webinar, we always give you like a quick context from the beginning in terms of what HeyGen is and what it does for people. So which is now actually a more interesting question because before 5.0, HeyGen has been the tool that specializes in helping businesses create their avatars and videos. But with this update, the positioning, the meaning or the mission of the product has been upgraded as well. We are now like a video generation platform supporting multiple products, multiple use cases. That's what I'm really excited to show you all today.
Awesome. Yes. I know people have used all of the features kind of separately, but now we have a really great way to combine everything and just we always want to keep improving the user experience. So by hearing how people are using HeyGen, the products, the features, it definitely helps. And let's get into what the new studio looks like.
Yeah, the new studio is actually only part of HeyGen 5.0. This is a much bigger update and with multiple products. Just I believe among our audience, many of you have been using say video translation or personalized video, which were under a tab called Labs, which was kind of exploratory, like secondary um, architecture under the previous HeyGen. Some context there is that HeyGen started by helping businesses create their avatars first, and then videos with their avatars, just like making PowerPoints. But as we continue to build out the product and the technology, we also constantly, listen to our users and audience and learn about what kind of other specific use cases or demands wish to see they wish to be enabled by the new generative AI technology. We've been learning a lot. That's why we've been iterating our product a lot. And very naturally, we started working on something that's not exactly avatar or video directly, but it's more like a combination of the foundational work we have done, but take things further into delivering more direct results for people in different cases, like translating an existing video where you wouldn't need to create an avatar, or turning your avatar into a streaming avatar where you produce like live output versus like a MP4 video, or scale up your video into like a personalized video campaign for thousands of contacts. So all of those are getting a little bit um, one step away from the original avatar making and the video creation, but it's still pretty valid. It's like the real use cases that our customer has been asking for and we wish to build. Therefore, for the past few months, you might have noticed that there hasn't been a significant amount of like progress or updates inside like the avatar creation or video creation in the original app, but many updates were happening under labs, which is not so visible to most of people until we pointed you to there. With the explorations on the labs matured like after last year, that's when we think it's ready to roll out 5.0, which is a new architecture, also a new positioning of HeyGen, becoming formally a multi-product video generation platform for everyone, every team, every businesses. Whether you need an avatar to make video, or you need a live streaming kind of customer support, or you need to translate your current content catalog, or you need to create, scaled batch personalized video outreach, is all there. And there's more we are building. So that's what is really exciting in the new version. Yeah, please feel free to post any question and anytime here. Let me quickly share my screen to walk you through the latest version, the interface, the architecture, navigation of the new version, and so you'll know what I mean.
Yeah, I love it. I really do think that, everyone can be a storyteller and you can use it for corporate, personal. There's really so many use cases. There's, people sharing their use cases in the chat, and I love to hear it all. Someone is saying that they need to make a video for their coworkers to train them who don't live in the same area. So that is actually one of the top reasons and use cases that people do use HeyGen. But we're going to show you a little bit about how you can do something similar to that. It really just varies. There's people in real estate, there's entertainment, there's art, there's all sorts of industries that are using this. Healthcare, I've heard. I know we have some fitness clients and wellness clients. It's all over the place. So if you have any questions at all, you can also reach out to us and we can brainstorm on how we can tailor this to your business.
Cool. Yeah, let me share my screen.
Mhm.
Can you guys see?
Yes, we can see.
Cool. So this is the new interface of HeyGen 5.0. The very obvious thing you will notice if you have been using the previous version is that you see the top level navigation has been updated. You can minimize navigation to focus on whichever part you are working on in terms of your content creation, but also you can go through different places. So we have a new home screen which will look differently to different you know teams or businesses, depending on which kind of what kind of use cases or profile you belong to, and this whole home screen will be more and more so tailored to, on one hand, help you get onboarded with the products or functions you need. On the other hand, summarize like how your team's content creation has been going, and also get you direct support from your account manager if you have one. Um, and after that, you see how we have been organizing uh, all of the HeyGen exploration, different kind of products for different use cases under here. We still have the avatars. We call them video avatar now. Inside avatar is about focusing on helping users creating their uh, video avatars. Sorry, I think my Wi-Fi is kind of slow today. So we still have our instant avatar, photo avatar, and studio avatar. You can come here to create the avatar as you used to do. And some of you might have seen the latest viral tweets from HeyGen yesterday, which is like Avatar Emotion 1.0, which is very exciting and it's coming very soon. So everyone will uh,
Yes. If
have
you
access.
haven't seen that, go look on Twitter. It's going to be uploaded to TikTok today as well. It is our Avatar in Motion 1.0. It is very, very new alpha. So definitely look into that. But keep going.
Right. So for people who hasn't tried such avatars, let me just quickly give you a summary. So you can create your personal avatar, your private avatar, either from a photo directly or from like a short 2-minute video. And the use cases for those avatars is for you to make videos as if making PowerPoints by arranging elements on your screen and with your scripts, so that it'll be very easy for people to create their training video or product explainer video and stuff. By the way, this is the new studio HeyGen has launched and will continue to iterate. And the biggest update we have done to this part is to move the script editing to a higher level, so that it is decoupled from the original visual elements. Technically, it's more flexible for people to arrange the A/B roll videos to have more dynamic and controllable transitions or animations which were in the middle of building, so that your videos coming out from studio will be much more diverse, much more engaging, closer to all of those like external marketing videos you will see. There's lots of features in here that I cannot go through all of them for you, but you can I can show you one example. Um, Under AI Studio, this is where like your all of your video templates, your previous videos and assets go to now. It's the place where you use your avatar and all of your assets to go to Studio to make whatever learning and development videos or product explainer videos with your asset inside the studio. So one of the practice we've been doing is that we use HeyGen itself to make all of the product news videos. So if anyone has noticed this part, you will see lots of updates from the news part. Whenever there's a product news, there is a video to talk about what's new there. And all of the videos in product news are made by HeyGen itself. So let me show
That's
you.
awesome. Yeah. And so it kind of gives you an example of what you can create with HeyGen, but it also, there's always so many news. So that is such a great feature. I know we've been getting a lot of new avatars. So that's some of the recent ones. And we have a lot of news coming up next week as well. So
Right.
there's always something.
So like I personally used our new version before it was out to create such kind of a news video for personalized video product. And then you'll see that it's a rather complex video structure, but I was able to make much more flexible transitions and from A roll to B roll, and arrange my elements in a more powerful way if I want to go into the pro mode. So not only like the scripts are now much more visible and higher level to control with bigger real estates, but also like the timeline can go into a really powerful mode for people to manage and arrange the elements accordingly. This is only a beginning of the new structure. Like we have updated a lot of the underlying, data structure and the architecture to enable this. And on top of this, we'll continue to build lots of new features and stuff that's going to be even more powerful in terms of helping you making a really diverse and engaging video. Yeah, so this is a quick uh, walkthrough of the new studio, but that's only a part of HeyGen 5.0. You'll see that streaming avatar is right here next to video avatar. Some of you might have tried streaming avatar. For those who you don't know, this is like a new technology HeyGen developed since end of last year, and is now being used and deployed by many of our customers in their formal business use cases, like either like CEO answering employees question like Q&A live all the time, or like a live customer support on their website, or some kind of a live interaction on a demo, say like CES. Let me show you quickly how this works. Like this is my co-founder Josh, and we can just chat with him directly. um I don't know if you guys can hear this though. Can you hear?
No,
Okay.
we can't hear this, but I did just post a TikTok using this feature that I was basically responding to one of the comments that someone had about what the positive use cases of the technology is. So it works really well that you can ask it all the questions you have.
Yep. Sorry, I think I didn't turn on like the audio share, but please feel free to come to Stream Avatar to give a try. This is not a video anymore. It's like a different format of what HeyGen can do, and that's why like we are now more of a multi-product generation platform versus like an avatar video creation tool. So that's about the two avatars. We also have AI voices where you can either enjoy like hundreds of our public voices of 40, 50 plus languages of all kind of style, but also create your own voice clone with your avatar or integrate like third-party voices. There will be some really exciting updates to our AI voice technology and offering very soon. I don't want to spoil you too much, but stay tuned. It'll be no less exciting than the Avatar in Motion 1.0.
I
So
know it's crazy how many voices we have and then how many avatars. So if you think about how many avatar options there are and the voices you can combine it with, it just makes even more more options. I get so
exactly,
indecisive sometimes. I'm like, which one sounds more like the person?
exactly.
They're
Yeah.
all good.
So that's about like avatar creation. It's different kind of avatars from photo avatar to instant avatar to studio or streaming avatar, and their voices, because voice is really important part of your avatars. Everyone knows that, right? And we just went through AI Studio, which is where you use your avatars, like all of the templates and your asset, your company branding, your brand kit, to make videos as easily as making PowerPoints inside like the new upgraded powerful studio, which is going to be more and more powerful going forward. It's useful for internal learning and development content, or external, say, product banner or some kind of marketing ads videos. There's also personalized video, which is a different thing than like the AI Studio. For people who has not tried this part yet, it is to actually um, turn one of your video into thousands of variants to be personalized to each of your contacts from your list. You can start with different kind of templates so that you can tailor to your target audience better, with all kind of ways to import your contacts from either a CSV or connect with your CRM or like API, and HeyGen will help you to personalize your video. Let me show you here.
Yeah, this video is insane. We did a whole webinar on this.
Exactly, for each of your contacts. So HeyGen will be able to produce the video for you and send out the email for you with a very engaging kind of a GIF preview. And it will also be paired with like a landing page for each of your audience, where you can customize your message, your call to action, even your calendly directly here, to obviously boost up like your conversion rate, and to get your sales funnel or your marketing qualified leads funnel much stronger. There's a lot more interesting use cases for personalized video. This is still kind of a beta version on the beginning. If you have any question or ideas for how you want to use this or any part of HeyGen, please feel free to let us know anytime. And
Yeah.
last but not the least, video translation, which has been one of the most powerful feature we have built previously. It has gone viral multiple times on the internet, but also it's being formally used by many of our customers to easily scale up their content catalog, to connect their uh, audience reach from maybe one or two countries to 10, 20 more countries without needing to hire like a crew of filming or actor or speaker at all. Yeah, so this has been really powerful, and we have been working really hard on making this even stronger with whatever feedback or use case we continue to learn from our customers, and with a more powerful AI from either the avatar technology or like the video technology. Let me show you how this looks like very quickly. So was one of the previous webinar I did with Nikki, and the interface of editing your video translate proofread is much more powerful now. You will be able to almost preview and edit anything from the original transcript to the translation. Select different voice, either your voice clone or some standard voice if you want. Change the face or the voice if you want, and preview everything before you submit. You can also download the proofread as Excel or captions file to work with your remote localization team directly, and re-upload them here to finish your video translation. There's more stuff to build, and we also have a knowledge base where you can use natural language to teach the AI how it should be translating your content based on your company or your brand's style or tonality. You can even feed the AI like a URL of your company so it can learn your style or your preference automatically. It's very exciting, and we have a lot to do on this. So with this update, every part of HeyGen will have their own kind of priority and become like a more and more stronger product on their own. And that's not all. Like you see the categorization. So that this is the beginning of a multi-product generation platform of HeyGen, and we believe going forward, uh, from what we've learned from our customers and audience, also based on what we wanted to do from the beginning. And we still believe this is the early phase of generative AI era for the market, for the technology, for the product. We still have a lot to learn, but we have even more to build. We believe very soon there will be a day where there's a go-to platform for any visual content creation with AI, and we should become that for you. So that's kind of a quick update and walkthrough of the new version. And there's still some integration, which is like, like we built our Adobe Canva and ChatGPT plugin, and we have some
Yeah.
other smaller explorations here. Feel free to play with them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
there's so many features. I can't believe we were able to go cover all of
yeah,
them so
I won't be
quickly.
able to go into detail to any of those, but I want to give you like a high level, big picture walkthrough. Um, the one last part is like
Hmm.
if you have if you are like inside multiple spaces of different teams, you'll be able to access all of the admin control or your account information here, right? Cool. That's a
Awesome. Yeah, we're
update.
getting
Okay.
positive comments.
Yeah,
The
let's go.
interface, I think, is so much clearer because sometimes people were unclear about where to go for the video translate. I mean, the video translate was always on the side, but this just makes it way better, the user experience. So I love what you're all working on, and I can't wait to see and talk about all of the updates that are coming out next week. But let's answer some of these questions that people have. I know there's questions throughout, all of the different features, but I did have some, if you have some time. Someone was asking, what is the output format for the videos? I believe that was during the video, the studio.
Yeah, so if you are using like non-streaming avatar, the format would be by default MP4, and it goes with three resolutions from 720p, 1080, and 4K, depending on your membership and your avatar resolution. There will also be option to keep the output video the same resolution and
Mm.
codec as your input video inside video translation.
Awesome. Yes, that was a great. I know the frames per second just keep on improving. There's up to 60 frames per second.
Yeah,
So
60 frame and 60 FPS video translation is available. Yeah, there when you submit a video translation, there's a toggle for you to tick so that you can keep the output video the same, format or spec as your input video.
awesome. And someone is asking if you can change the background to a green screen. I don't
Uh,
remember. Was this for the avatars, I believe?
it's for the avatar inside AI Studio. So studio avatars have studio level processing in terms of background matching. So inside the product, you see all of them come with transparent background, and you can change the background to anything. Um, you like your goal is not to really use a green screen, right? Because by using a green screen, you already plan to crop out the green screen and put the avatar onto some other either video or image or PowerPoint background somewhere else. But you can do that in HeyGen directly. If you want, you can also record your instant avatar in green screen. You can get the avatar video out from HeyGen,
Mm.
do the cropping, whatever. Still, instant avatar doesn't support background matching as of right now, but we're trying to make it work. Our goal is to help you produce your end result videos in HeyGen, so you don't need to go anywhere else to use a secondary post-processing tool anymore.
Awesome. Yes. Someone was asking if there are any tricks or tips to get more inflections in the voice. We
Inflection,
did, yeah, we did cover this a little bit last time. We are making some big improvements, but I know we shared some tips on writing all capitals or using exclamation marks. That kind of helps the voice a little bit. Depends on what you're saying. Yeah.
exactly. So by using punctuations to emphasize on the semantic meaning of your script, the AI can already kind of tell and change the tone of your speech. At the same time, we are working on some more powerful technology for the emotional parts. That's what I was saying. That I don't want to spoil you guys too much because there's something else to be excited about, like Avatar Emotion 1.0. There, I don't want to give you too many things to Over excited.
to be excited. We're overwhelmed with all of the
Yeah,
hints. You
let's save
can
something
join.
for the webinars in the
I
coming
know.
weeks.
I know. We're gonna be like, so you heard about this already 10 times. No, no. There's a lot of things we're working on, and the team is working so hard. So I think everyone is very impressed and they like it. So just keep working, keep working, keep doing it, and keep sending feedback to all the people that are here. So there was another question. I did
By the way,
make.
speaking of transparent background avatar, so if you have a studio avatar that's already kind of background matted, what you can do in HeyGen is that you can submit it as a WebM video directly. If you don't add any other visual elements, say if you only add like a transparent background studio avatar onto the canvas and give it the script you want, if you go to the submit button drop down menu, there's an option to submit as a WebM avatar, which WebM is like a format that kind of gives you the the transparent video directly. And for people who are just looking for that, it'll be useful.
Yeah, and I believe if you fine tune your avatar, can you edit the background?
Fine tune avatar have AI background matching. Sometimes it's not the best because the AI can be confused by what's the background, what's not. But we are definitely making progress on that.
Yeah, I've seen some people use that before, and that's been helpful. But everything is a work in progress. We're always trying to make it better. So, um, I did have a couple questions in the chat about voices. You can use your own voice with a different avatar.
Mm-hmm.
If you make your own instant avatar, then your voice will be selected. Like it can be something you select, and you can translate your voice into any language as well. So that's something really fun. I know a lot of people like to use their own voice on different people.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me see where these questions went. And then someone's asking about a community. We do have a Discord right now. So Discord is where I send everyone if they want to meet other ambassadors, they want to meet other people that want to share their ideas on videos. We do host contests there as well. And it's also a good place to get your questions answered if we don't get to all the questions. So I'll send the link for the Discord in the chat as well. And then you can all join. But if not, I'm on TikTok, I'm running the TikTok, and we are on all socials. So you can always DM us as well. And then someone is asking, is it possible to create my avatar through the API and create videos?
Photo avatar, yes. For the video avatars, like instant avatar, you will need to talk to our sales team to see what kind of use case and agreement you will get. We pay very serious attention to how people can, create avatars either easily or automatically. But because we want to make sure like the technology is used safely and compliant.
Perfect. And do you know how big the file is that you would send for a CRM email? Or is it a link? That's for the
Uh,
personalized video.
there's no limitation on the file size. I assume you mean like the number of contacts, right? So first of all, uploading a file is only the one way to do that. You can upload, say, a CSV or an Excel sheet with thousands of contacts in there. You can also integrate with your online CRM or your, say, Typeform or Zapier, so everything can be automatic. Like it can become like an automatic workflow. Whenever someone kind of shows interest or signs up on your website, you can just trigger a personalized video for them directly to be generated, to be sent to them, and to give them like a specific landing page to convert them right there. Yeah, feel free to give it a try.
Awesome. Perfect. Yeah, I know there's there's really so many things that you can try out, which is why I do want to make sure you all get your 5 free credits, because that is the best thing that you can do right now is try it all for yourself. I know you're going to have questions as you try it out. The personalized video, I love that feature. I think it is great for uh, not just sales, but anyone that wants to keep in touch with their, relationships, any connections that they have, thanking people, brands as a creator, brands that you want to outreach to. The personalized just helps put a face to the email. So it is a really good feature that they're working on. I have to send the Discord link in the chat. And then someone else asked,
Someone
um,
was asking, can he create Mr. Bean as an avatar? If you have the authorization to use Mr. Bean's likeness and voice, yes. Otherwise, it can only be Mr. Bean himself to create an avatar here. We would love to, but if you have the connection, please make the introduction.
I know. Can you imagine Mr. Bean as
And,
an avatar?
and someone's
I would love
asking,
to see it.
do we have plan to make avatar that sings? Actually, our avatars can sing already right now. Like, technically, it doesn't really matter what you want avatar to express. It can be words, it can be foreign languages, it can be alien languages, it can be sounds, whatever. Your avatar will be able to, you know, basically speak or sing for you. If you not maybe not all of you have noticed that, but the way we're working with OGOV, there was a campaign that was launched where we featured Snail, like a famous German rapper. We launched a personalized kind of a rap campaign for him and for his followers, for his fans, and for like some commercial brand. What the campaign did is that for each follower of Snail, like they have a way to buy, say, a piece of chocolate, scan a code, and submit their information to Snail's avatar. And Snail will send back to them a personalized rap song singing towards each of the followers directly, which is pretty cool. It's like your idol rap to you with your name, your hometown, or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would love to see that. I know we've had some really cool celebs come in and use HeyGen. A lot of people that, are under NDAs, but I I just want to see everything live, and I want to see it already in the movies. There's so many movies that I'm like, they need to fix the dubbing. But yeah, so many things. We did put the link for the 5 free credits, so definitely be sure to fill out that form. It is a type form. And if you have any specific enterprise questions that we didn't cover, you want to talk to the support team, you just have questions about API, definitely go to our website, and from there you can fill out a form to talk to a representative, someone on our support team that will help you, get the right plan for you. So I am getting some questions about, new languages. Is there anything else you can share, Wayne, on any other updates?
Yeah, I saw another question. One of our audiences is asking, are we planning on some B video, which is B-roll generation like Sora? That's a really great question, and the answer is yes. The reason for us to build the new studio again is to help our customers to be able to complete their end result video in HeyGen directly. We're not there yet. There's still a lot more to do, but essentially is to help you create your A roles and B roles in here together with engaging and diverse enough transition and flexible control of all of the elements if you want to help you do that. So the short answer is yes, we'll get there, and we'll work pretty hard. If you have any specific ideas or suggestions or expectations, please feel free to email us anytime.
Yes,
Asking
I would love to see that.
Someone's asking the link to personalized video webinar. Feel free to go to YouTube and search for HeyGen channel. You will be able to find lots of all the previous webinars under our live category, and two of them are about personalized video.
Yes, the most recent one definitely has newer updates, but they're both really, really good tutorials, really worth learning about and just seeing how you can best use that. That is just a tool that I can't wait to see it get close to perfect, because it's still very early, but it's working and it's doing great. So I love it. Well, I think we're all good with the questions. I don't know if anyone has some, maybe we can answer one more question. I did.
If one more, there's someone. Judy was saying, seeing lips animation is not working properly, as the technology has a hard time to differentiate music sound from lyrics. Tried it, came out terrible. Yeah, so when you give the avatar anything to make sound for you, either a piece of script or like audio recording or music, please note that the AI will assume whatever you provide is to be tried to pronounce by the avatar. So if you just feed him like a musical MP3 directly, it'll have a difficult time to differentiate like the vocal from the music tracks. That's where it's kind of tricky, because we don't teach the AI how to sing piano or guitar or drums. We teach the AI avatar how to speak, how to say words. So if you want to create that kind of video, what you will need to do is you need to separate like the voice track from the background tracks and feed the avatar the voice track only. It'll work much better. Feel free to give it a try.
That's a good point. Yeah, I know. People are like, can I make my avatar dance?" And I'm like, just do a simple
Which goes
thing.
back to our avatar emotion 1.0. Yeah.
I know. I'm like, well, we love taking all the crazy ideas because we're putting it to work. So it is all good. So yeah, thank you all for joining this week's webinar. We have so many good resources. I think also on heygen.com you can see a tutorials section. So if you do have any questions and want to see another tutorial, another demo, you can also see, we're going to be updating all of those videos, but you can still see how some of these features work with more detail, some examples. And there's so many things. There's templates, there's voice translation. We're always adding new languages, we're always adding new avatars. There's always new updates. So definitely fill out that form. I said it like 5 times already, but get your free credits because it is worth it. And then people ask me right after the webinar, I didn't fill out the form. I want to get some credits. I'm like, here, this is your chance right now. So fill out the type form, and we'll see you all again next Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. That is our, what we do every Thursday. Thank you all so much. Connect with us on socials. If you do create any videos, tag us. TikTok is HeyGen Official. I believe Instagram is just HeyGen, and we have everything: Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, everything. So thank you all again for another great webinar. I hope you all learned something, and feel free to respond, submit feedback, and get in touch. Thank you.
Great. Thanks. Bye bye.